have a brand new secret coming in the new update this Friday. And it's so funny how the Candy Aurora event just started. But let's see what you guys can do to prepare. By the way, if you don't like this video and subscribe, I'm deleting this secret. Alrighty, so we have the Bubblegum machine here, new traits and new Brainrots. And as you guys can see here, there's a whole brand new machine, and we have a ballerina cappuccino with a bubblegum in her head. Yeah, something's going on. Well, the candy mutation is gonna stay here for another week, which is super good, and it's definitely the reason why we need this bubblegum machine, because this can be activated by depositing 10 candy mutated Brainrots. Some Brainrots will have a chance of getting the bubblegum trait as they walk by. And as you guys can see behind me, this is literally what the Candy Aurora event looks like. We have a Candy Tata Sahur here, this Candy Bacon here as well. Plus we have 4 new Brainrots, the Avocadini Gufo or Guffo, it's an epic. Then we have the Strawberry Lini, then we have the Strawberry Lee Flamigili. I don't know, but it's a legendary. Then we have the Lololo, which is a Brainrot god, and I don't know if that Brainrot god is in this picture here, or if it's a different ballerino, because maybe that's gonna be a male version of the ballerina cappuccino, but we don't know. Then we have a new secret coming very soon, and then there's gonna be a new surprise event. Pretty interesting. So Sammy said the first trait machine ever instill a Brainrot. This is only gonna stay here for an entire week, while the candy mutation is gonna stay here as well. So there's 2 collect zones you can collect on both sides. I don't know what is this nozzle here for, and then there's like a loading button, I'm pretty sure, or maybe that's just a light button, but you do deposit 10 candy mutated Brainrots right in this little machine right here, which is pretty cool. So I'm really guessing that it's not just bubblegum, but possibly multiple kind of traits that you can deposit into this machine. We don't know just yet, but so far all we know is that you only need the candy mutation. And this is what the Nuclearo Dinosauro looks like with a bubblegum trait in its head. It looks so funny, bro. Dude, and don't worry guys, gonna leak the secret in just a second. And I do want to talk about the new surprise event that was kind of hinted at the bottom, if you guys didn't see that at all. But considering it may be just like the Rave Crab event, that was somewhat kind of hinted until days later when Sammy put up a message way above here in front of your screen in the text, announcing to every player in Steal a Brainrot, hey, there's gonna be a new event coming pretty soon before the update even drops, right? So it's gonna be pretty similar to that one, I'm very sure, because they did it the previous update and a previous update before that. I suggest being super early, just in case if you see Sammy is gonna be doing some more admin events, just because he just, you know, loves spamming the random ones. And sometimes if we're really lucky, he'll spawn in another random 2 or 3 more events after the update. And who knows what the bubblegum machine multiplier will give. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like right in the middle of this entire track, where everybody's gonna be bunched up together, putting in candy mutated Brainrots into the machine, which is gonna be pretty funny. So it basically just works like the rainbow machine. If you guys were here for the rainbow update, let me know down in the comment section, because it just basically works the same. So as we know about this Candy Aurora, it only spawns every hour, every 1 hour, guys. And then it has an open shop here. I don't know, but since it's gonna be extended just for this bubblegum update event, I don't know what else is gonna be added. We're not sure what else is gonna be added, because there's always something that Sammy is gonna be hiding inside the update, and then he's gonna tell us way later. And there we go, the event just ended. That's hilarious. But now it's time for that secret. Welcome Nuclearo Dinosauro. I think that is how you pronounce his name, but he kind of reminds me of the Barbaradillo, Crocodilo, and the Gusini. He has a body of a plane and the head of an animal. Yeah, it's weird. He does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I mean, he looks rad. He definitely does look rad. We need something like this inside the game. But I do got some pretty concerning issues with this new quote unquote. You guys remember the last update? Well, the Lucky Block update, where okay, if you go inside the shop beforehand, inside the Brainrot God Lucky Block, there are 2 godlies. You remember this Orcalero Orcala, right? Yeah, remember when Sammy said the next update secret is the Orcalero Orcala? That dude is a godly this update, and he's a 25% chance and locked behind a paywall. Yeah, I really hope it doesn't come to that, and I really hope that this new secret Nuclearo Dinosauro isn't going to become a godly or really a mythic. Because if we look inside of our index, down here in the mythic, we see Bumblebini Gusini is a mythic, and then the Bumbleridiro Crocodilo is also a mythic. The only two Brainrot animal that we can see that has the body of a plane and the head of an animal. So far in Roblox still a Brainrot. We don't know if that's gonna be in the category of a mythic. I just really hope that Nuclearo Dinosauro isn't gonna become a mythic, because if so, that's gonna be dog water. I'm not gonna lie. After we're told that it's gonna be a secret. I really hope it's not a secret. Hopefully it's just a little, hopefully that secret is gonna be maybe as rare as a Legrande or less than that. Let's just say the Los Charleritos, maybe in between that and then the Lavaca. Who knows? We don't know. Let's just hope we don't all crash out on the day of the update and it becomes a godly. But at least the Bomberidilo, Crocodilo, and the Gusini won't be the only plain Brainrots in the entire game, so their cousin will be on their way into the game, which is pretty cool. And speaking about Bubblegum machine, if the multiplier for the candy mutation is 4 times, and then the rest, like gold is kind of like, well, I think gold is like 3 times, right? I think gold is like 1.5 times the multiplier, diamond is 1.5, and rainbow is 10. I don't know, I could be wrong, but if the multiplier for the Bubblegum machine is gonna be a little bit, hopefully assumed higher than the candy mutation, and possibly better, let's just say it's likely gonna be at least 5 or 6 times multiplier. It'd be pretty silly if the, oh my god, okay, well, I will take it. Okay, thank you game for my gold lucky block. But as I was saying, comment down below if you guys think that the multiplier is going to be a little bit higher than 4 at least. I'm pretty sure that makes a lot of sense rather than just 4 at the same time. Since we're putting in an extended mutation into the machine, which the machine only needs, and we gotta depend on, wait, never mind. It's not even 1 hour, it's 2 hours that this Candy Aurora will be spawning. Bro, they need to nerf this, cause the update is coming tomorrow. Nah, bro, I'm crashing out. Wait, did they extend this, or am I crazy? I don't know if I remember if this Candy Aurora event would start every 2 hours. I thought it was every hour. Am I crazy? Ah, nah. I hope I didn't make that up. That's insane. Okay, I might be wrong on the 1 hour thing. It spawns in 2 hours. Or did they make a shadow update? I don't know. I may be seeing things now. All right, but let's go check out the new Brainrots in AI form real quick. Okay, so this should give us a general idea of what this Brainrot would really look like inside the game. The Avocadini Gufo or Gufo? I don't know. I don't know what am I pronouncing, but it's basically an owl with a body of an avocado. I don't even like avocados. Comment down below if you guys like avocados, because this will be our best friend right here. I can't just be too excited with our buddy right here, because he's literally only an epic, and that's not even much to look at. So let's go on to the next Brainrot. Okay, now this is our legendary Strawberry Flamigeli, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically a flamingo, but with a body of a gigantic strawberry. I don't really know. I have no clue how is this gonna even work in the game. But remember, it's only legendary. It's not gonna be, you know, too much. But now we're gonna worry about a Brainrot Godly. Wait, I remember this guy from Brainrot Evolution. This is literally, I don't know what relation does he have with Ballerina. I don't know what relation do they have. Either they're, I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comment section. But I'm really excited about this guy and how much money will he generate per second. Hopefully he isn't as rare or too rare like the Turbo 3000, because I rarely see this guy in any public game I even go to. He is super rare. He might as well be a secret at this point. or even the replaced Liberty that used to be the Samito from the 4th of July event. Hopefully he isn't super duper rare. Lastly, our secret Nuclearo Dinosauro. So this is kind of what he looks like here. But if you guys aren't really prepared, literally just get alt account that's fully max rebirthed. Have a 3-story base that isn't like mine's. It's 2-story. You're not gonna have too much. Too many floors or too many slots. Literally just wait every 2 hours now, which is very interesting. I'm still baffled how this is even 2 hours. But yeah, wait every 2 hours for the Candy Aurora event. So the candy mutation can start and mutating pretty much a bunch of random Brainrots. Save them, and I'm pretty sure that the rarity won't even matter once you put them into the Bubblegum machine. Just like the Rainbow machine update from the previous update. So it should be relatively easy. And I do also suggest adding even more alt accounts if you're gonna also have a 3-story huge base already full, max rebirthed and all. But if this video helped you guys out, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.